And it all started with this video. I stumbled upon a piece of Florida history, a family's boat adventure filmed back in the 1950s, traveling through Florida's iconic Suwannee River. Wait, what? What is this? How did I not watch this video till now? This is a piece of history.
Someone once wrote of a river as rising in the highest mountains of the human soul, flowing through the pleasant sunny vales of memory and emptying into the glorious oceans of unfulfilled dreams.
Now, I watched this video 3, 4, 5 times. I could not really grasp it, really. And thank you, YouTube and technology, for allowing me to watch this video. But this video is more than just a nostalgic view of the past. This video is what brought together so many elements that resonate with me. And most important, my love for family, for Florida, and for boats. Now, time to backtrack for just a little bit, and a little bit of history that goes back 75 years to be exact. The 1950s are often remembered as the golden era for the United States. It was a time of peace, a time of prosperity, a time of progress. Now, you see, World War II had just ended, and the country had emerged as the mighty superpower that it is today. The economy was thriving with industries that were booming left and right, innovations that were shaping every single day that came from the war itself. Many Americans in the 1950s, and really throughout the world, the 1950s represent a sense of optimism and opportunity. The families were growing, the neighborhoods were growing and expanding, and the American dream was feeling within reach for many, many, many new families. Now, this era also marked a unique period really in manufacturing. You see, the war effort had led to a bunch of massive advancements in production techniques, and there was a lot of surplus material like aluminum, steel, and other metals from factories that were making wartime equipment. Now, these companies that had produced this equipment had to change quickly to create consumer goods and be able to use the surplus material. They started making cars, appliances, civilian aircraft, and many started making boats. We see the products back then were built to last. They're reflecting a culture that really valued things being durable and in quality. You still find things today from the 1950s that are working perfectly, right? Compare that to something made nowadays, you'll see a huge difference. But let's talk about the real meat and potatoes out of this. Really, I want to focus on recreational boating because this emerged as one of the fastest growing hobbies during the 1950s. The time after the post-war meant that middle classes now had more disposable income and more time to spend with hobbies and traveling and with their families. And innovations in materials and using the surplus aluminum made boats lighter, more affordable, and easier to transport. All of a sudden, everyone had access to a boat. Weekend boating trips became quintessential part of family life, and you can see it here on the video, right? Symbolizing freedom, adventure, the American dream of exploration, and American companies were at the forefront of this movement, creating reliable products and boats that really turned the sport into a beloved pastime for millions of Americans. But let's backtrack a little bit. My name is David. I am 36 years old. I'm a civil engineer, a proud husband, and a father. Now, my life has been a journey like everyone's life, right? Full of hard work and dedication. Dedication to my studies, to my career, to the people around me. And for as long as I can remember, I've always put others first. Others above myself. And that's a part of me, a part of my character. Whether it was to make sure that close ones were being supported during challenging times or really just sacrificing my own needs for my friends and my family, I always felt the sense to give more and love more than what I received. And really, this caring for others is what gives me peace and joy and lets me sleep at night. Now, this mindset, it was always being tested for many years. I ran a company, and every day it was a battle. It was a battle with myself because I always wanted to make sure that those around me, even my employees, were secured and supported. and often prioritize their well-being and stability over my own needs. Yes, it's crazy, I know, but even during critical months when cash was tight, I made sure everyone was paid first before me. But that was the sacrifice that needed to be done to protect the ones around me. And now the challenges were endless, and we can go into many videos about that, but I poured everything I had into keeping this business afloat because I knew how much it meant to everyone involved. But now looking back, I realize that in those years, I gave my all to everyone except really taking care of myself, my well-being, and my mental health, most importantly. Now, when that chapter of life finished, business years were gone, I decided to return to my roots in engineering. It wasn't an easy transition, but it was necessary, right? We need to feed the family and we need to support. I focused on what I had studied so hard to do. And while now my career brings a lot of stability and success and my family is doing well and the ones around me are safe, I realized that now I need to create something for myself. Something that wasn't tied to any obligations or any necessities, but I needed a project that was purely about my passion and my joy, something that was by me, for me, a gift for myself. So this project is about honoring my journey. It's about honoring my family, my determination, and the state that really has given me everything that I have to this point. I love the state of Florida. It's where I live. It's where I work. It's where I got married. It's where my daughter was born. And this is a project that's going to allow me to combine all of those things together. So welcome to a new me, and welcome to Project Suwannee.